Good evening. Welcome to Evening at Excuse. Tonight we have Carmen La Rosa here with us. I'm so excited to interview.
Nice to be here. Thank you
Thank you so
for
much for
having
coming
me.
out. Yes, of course. So, Carmen, I I want a history lesson. Take me to the very beginning.
Right. Okay. I'll take you back 1954. That's when I came from Italy.
Wow.
And being 10 years old then. And after a while, my father said, "You're going to a restaurant and start singing." I said, "I don't know how to sing." But, well, you learn. So it was the beginning of my first earning was singing at a restaurant and on weekends. And then as time went on, I started picking the guitar and being Italian, still enjoying Italian music. I listened to records and learning the songs all by ear and start playing with my uncle. He had a band. So that's where it all started. 10 years old and 60 years later, I'm still playing.
So, do you feel that your father pushed you because he knew you had a natural talent? Do you have musicians in your family?
No, I think he pushed me because those days were tough.
Hmm.
And if you could make a few dollars, uh, he thought that I could do that. And obviously I did because every weekend I used to come home with $50, $60.
Hmm.
My mother used to work in a factory for 1 week earning $25. So there's the difference.
So obviously you had that natural talent. You were able to
So
pick up music
with
quickly.
that, I start thinking that I like singing
Hmm.
if I get a positive response,
Mm-hmm.
which I did, and so I continued on and played in community clubs. Elementary school, I used to bring the guitar at school, sing to the
Hmm.
friends. So my life has always been music.
So did girls like singing at school? Is that why you're one of your
Well,
motivations as well?
I think one of the attraction, I guess, was the guitar, and I figure,
Mm-hmm.
well, if that's the way to go at it, then that's the road I take. Not in a facetious way, of course.
Of course, no, of course, of course. That's
Yeah.
excellent. So what would you pride yourself most on in your career?
Well, in my career, making people happy. I mean, if I
Mm,
get up and sing a song and they respond, or there's an emotional attachment to it, depending on the kind of song you're singing, whether it's a romantic song or a dancing, and playing in bars for 30, 40 years and playing with different musicians, it was easy to get caught in
mm,
terms of, drugs, drinking.
mm-hmm,
And my pride is that I was able to be on my own when it came to decision. If I wanted to do something, it was my decision and not my friends or external pressure.
mm-hmm.
So that's my pride, I think.
Mm.
And
You channeled all of your people pleasing towards your audience.
that's it.
Yeah.
And so that, to me, the drug was that. So,
Hmm. And I guess you experienced maybe more clarity than other artists that were lost in drugs and alcohol. You had that clarity, that true exchange with your audience. Maybe that was the main difference. Did
maybe it
you
was,
feel?
but
Mm-hmm.
the other factor was that coming from a strict family,
Mm-hmm.
I think there's also that fear of what's going to happen to me at home,
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I kept clear, and it could be because it's in my genes. I don't know. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's so I was not easily influenced, and so that's my main thing. That yeah.
Also, is that some advice you would give to up and coming artists, new artists,
Well,
to kind of stay
I
focused?
think they know that. I think they know that. They just get easily sidetracked. But if they can focus on what they're doing and enjoy it, and don't need the influence of alcohol or drugs or whatever, Yeah.
Well, I feel that clear communication in your music because it has that rich tone, that fullness. I think that what keeps drawing your audience is why you're known
Yeah.
internationally.
Well, yeah. Well,
I was told.
I played enough weddings and socials and bars and the whole thing. Yeah.
Hmm.
I My plan was actually to go back to Italy because, and that's when I started writing some songs. My dream was to enter or participate in what they call a Sanremo Festival, which
Right.
is world renowned today, and a lot of the big Italian acts like Bocelli, Maneskin, and uh, all those came through the festival. So that was my dream. I went back to Italy when I was 21
Hmm.
with a couple of songs. So that didn't pan out. So then I came back and started playing in bars and weddings and then I started writing songs about mainly about girls.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So Beverly, we had a song called Beverly, another one, Carol, and just like Paul Anka did Diane and Neil Sedaka did Oh Carol. So
Mm.
started with those songs, and then I decided that was the rock and roll side of me because in the late 50s I kept the Italian music behind me and played rock and roll.
Hmm.
But then I went back to the Italian culture and start every time Sanremo had a hit song, I would be the first one to learn and played it
Mm.
at weddings and socials. So I
Mm.
was yeah,
Oh, so you've
that
stayed
was what kept me
current.
busy, kept
Yeah,
current.
okay. Yeah, yeah. You kept
It was
with the
very
times.
difficult in those days on a shortwave radio trying to get, Italy and get some music back. So I relied on the local Italian shops that used to sell records in those days.
Mm-hmm.
So that they used to ship records from Toronto, and we would get the latest hits, and then I would perform them. Yeah,
So I guess that's where that focus comes in. Your advice to the up and comers that stay focused. Well,
yeah,
how you get to do the work and
that's
make
it.
yourself even better and better and never
Exactly,
stop. I
exactly.
guess that's why you're still doing it.
Well, yeah,
You
that's
just
right.
can't stop, maybe. That's maybe.
No, it's music is like you're taking a breath every day to
Mm.
survive.
Oh, wow.
So
So,
now, if I don't do it professionally, I do it at home
hmm
and with my own time and with my grandchild, and hopefully I can influence her to do that.
mm.
And my satisfaction is that at my age right now.
Hmm. Oh, do you see a natural talent anywhere in your family that you can encourage, like
Well,
you were encouraged?
yeah. Well, I introduced my grandchild
Mm-hmm.
to piano, to drums, to guitar,
Oh, yeah. That's
and
awesome.
so we'll leave it up to her.
Mm.
The other thing that I would like to say is that if children, parents push their kids to do this or that, sometimes they learn because they want to please you or they
Mm.
fear,
Mm-hmm.
but have no passion,
Mm.
and that eventually gets lost. So
Mm.
if you don't have a passion, whether it's hockey or music or whatever, uh, it won't work for you.
Mm.
There's a lot of musicians out there that just play because they have to play, but they don't have a passion. So
So that's what sustains you then, the passion, the
the
fire.
passion,
The fire doesn't
and
go
that
out.
applies to, like I'm saying, not just to
Mm-hmm.
musicians, to any job. It's like going to work in the morning. If people were to go to work and enjoy it, it would be a different
Mm-hmm.
world.
Mm-hmm. So did you enjoy your day job?
I enjoyed my day job.
Mm.
Yes,
Is that
I
because
I
you
was
worked
a
with people?
I was a social worker for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed every minute. And then I went into a new adventure in the travel business. And that was pleasing the people, whereas the social aspect was not a pleasurable one when you had to take children away from families, you know.
Mm.
But in the travel business, again, it's pleasing people, making people happy, enjoy, make sure that they're going on nice holidays or visit their country, and that's it.
Well, yeah, to know your audience, you have to be in tune with them though. What are you looking for when you're looking at your audience or when you're looking at clients? What are you searching
Well,
for?
more specifically looking at the audience, when I used to play in bars,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I used to frustrate them, my musician friends, because they would, say, okay, let's follow a schedule. I'm sure Vito knows about this. And I'd go on stage and I started a song, and if the crowd is not responding, I
Mm.
automatically switch to something else, and
Mm-hmm.
this would frustrate the people that were backing me up, because they say, "What the hell is he doing?" But so I kind of feel the crowd first,
Very cool. Yeah.
and then if it doesn't work all the time,
Mm.
but the majority of the time, that's why I was able to keep going, because the majority of the time was positive response.
Okay, so you're remembering those times, those successes, rather than focusing on maybe a few of those times it wasn't ideal
That's
or
right.
the failures.
Yeah.
You don't you don't
You
dwell on
gotta
that.
balance that
Okay.
out. If it was an even thing, then it's a little risky. But
Mm-hmm.
if it's 80-20, you're ahead of yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
So how did
so
you
that's
oh,
how I kept going.
okay, so you keep going by like how did you deal with those discouraging times, like those times where you really like what did you do to keep yourself up? Like
Yeah.
you recognize the success, but what did you have to do for yourself personally? Like how did you get rid of those that negativity? Like
Negativity. I don't know what that means.
oh, like
No,
the times oh
no,
no.
no. What I'm saying is,
Mm.
I really never felt
Oh.
any negativity.
Oh.
That's all.
Oh, I thought I had to
I
give you the
mean,
definition.
I wanted to be a successful singer, like my dream of being in San Remo. That was my dream, not
Mm.
to win, but to present. Well, maybe that's a failure in a way, but
Mm.
I don't. It didn't bother me that much.
Mm.
So, uh, yeah. So I don't use negative meaning.
It doesn't even
It doesn't come into me,
it's not in your world.
not in my
Oh,
world.
okay, okay. So you keep yourself going with that
I,
positive.
yeah, you got to have a positive. I mean, there are certain obstacles, of course, that come in your life. It's a matter of how to handle it,
Mm-hmm.
not going crazy. But yeah. So anyway, from writing songs, then we did a couple of albums
Hmm.
of cover songs of Italian songs. So and it's a culture. So I'm fortunate because I was able to enjoy the Italian music, and then of course the American rock and roll and jazz and country and western. It's mixed bag.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. Variety. So that's what
Variety.
maybe also what keeps you going is you're
Well,
always
I'm
doing
not.
something different.
Yeah, I'm not a specific one type of great jazz or great country. No, it's a little bit of everything.
Hmm. Oh, jack of all trades,
Jack of all
master of
trades,
none.
not really professional, but just enough you know, to please the
Mm.
audience.
Well, the end to that is often more useful than a master of one. So maybe
I,
that's
yeah,
why the audience loves you. They
I would
want
think so.
that
Yeah,
excitement from you.
yeah.
That's awesome. That's so cool. Not a lot of people have the courage to do that. They want it a certain way, and I think you're
Well,
willing
that's
to accept the chaos.
yeah. Well, I don't know if that's
Or you
if
you
that's
you
a
play in
plus
the
or a minus, but for me, it's a plus. For others, they're more rigid. They have to have a certain way.
Mm, yeah.
So I hope this shows that the XQs will keep the audience going, and to prove that what I'm saying is, the result would hopefully will be there at XQs.
Oh, I believe it. Absolutely. We're so excited. Well, thank you again for coming to do this interview for Evening at XQ's.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you at the show.
I'm so excited. We'll see you at the show.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to an Evening at XQ's sponsored by Boom Done Next, DeLucas, and Best Sleep Center. My name is Sarah Lamontagne, and I am your host this evening. As you know, XQ strives to showcase local talent, and tonight is no different. Tonight, we have the pleasure in welcoming an Italian-Canadian singer-songwriter who has been stealing hearts since the 60s. Please join me in welcoming Carmine La Rosa.
Last night, baby said goodbye. I went home to sit and cry. I said to myself, how could this be? You told me that you love me and always be. Hey baby, why? Why don't you be my girl? Love me all the time. In the morning, I met her at school. She looked so good, so good. I didn't know what to say when the guy came around, took my way. Hey baby, why? Oh, why don't you be my girl and love me all the time? I saw her again on a Saturday night at the rock bar, feeling right. I asked her to dance with me doing a stroll. She said she knows that the rock and roll. Hey baby, why? Why don't you be my girl and love me all the time? Why don't you be my girl and love me all the time? Why don't you be my girl and love me all the time?
What amazing energy to start the show. Can we give one more round of applause? I love the energy on stage tonight. So it's very clear you've been performing your entire life. Tell us a little bit about your musical journey and what made you fall in love with music.
Okay, I started singing when I came from Italy. I came when I was 10 years old, and 3 months later, my dad says, you're going to sing at a restaurant. So that's how I started, at the age of 10.
What restaurant did you sing in?
Mamma Trossi.
Mamma Trossi. And were you just strumming and playing in the background, or?
Well, my dad used to play the guitar, and I used to sing. Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Wow, and you just never stopped.
Never stopped.
Amazing. Well, we'd love to hear more from you, so I'll leave you to your next song.
Thank you. Here's a song that I wrote. The first song, Hey Baby, Why? That was when I started doing rock and roll songs. Then I went back to Italy and came back and I started doing Italian songs. So 1967, Era Qui. Era qui
che incontra mio amore solo e l'ho trovata, mi ricordo che mi diceva per qualche giorno mi lasciava, ma non credevo, perché eravamo tanti felici. Ora qui io tornerò, perché non posso dimenticare che fu qui che incontrai il mio amore. Ogni giorno e ogni sera, passeggiando, passo il tempo, cerco di trovare un'altra strada, ma il mio cuore mi fa tornare. Ora qui io tornerò, perché non posso dimenticare. Ecco qui che ho trovato il mio amore. Thank you very much. Okay, here's another song, 1964. Whoa! Adesso che tu te ne vai, cosa di più posso fare? Ricordati le cose che ti ho detto prima che t'allontani da me. Le feste che abbiamo passate con gli amici, le feste ogni weekend. Queste cose non devi dimenticare prima che t'allontani da me. Vedrai per qualche giorno tornerai a chiedere mio amore, ma tutto sarà passato e solo resterai come me. Le feste che abbiamo passato con gli a chiedere, chiedere il mio amore, ma tutto, tutto sarà passato e sola resterai come me. Le feste che abbiamo passate con gli amici nelle feste ogni weekend, queste cose non devi dimenticare prima che ti allontani da me, prima che ti allontani da me, prima che ti allontani da me. Thank you. 1964. And here's another song, 1964. It's called It's Nighttime e Notte. E notte ritorno a casa sua, e notte che cosa posso fare? La verità è che non posso stare solo. Adesso vado nella stanza a trovare il suo amore. La verità è che non posso stare solo. È la notte che mi trascura. Dove sei, amore? È notte e io ho perduto tutto. È notte di questo mondo lusso. La verità che non posso stare solo. Meglio di finire questa vita solitaria. Mi ha portato così. Spero che qualche giorno tu ti pensa. Posso stare solo, meglio di finire questa vita solitaria. La verità così. Spero per qualche giorno tu ti penterai. E notte e me ne vado. E notte e thank you.
Wonderful. And so the last three songs were in Italian.
Yeah.
Could you tell us a little bit more about what that last song was saying? I was listening to it, I was like, oh my goodness, I need to know what he's saying. But unfortunately, I don't speak Italian.
Well, this song, La Notte, it's called Nighttime. It's about walking the streets. You lost your love, so you're walking the streets, and the night is è la verità. I can't stay alone. It's just a tragic thing.
Yeah, a little bit of
So
a sad,
depressing. Yeah. I don't know.
a little bit of a sad love song.
Yeah, it's those crazy love songs that they used to do in the '60s. Not anymore. Now it's it's more.
It's a different kind of
Yeah,
crazy love
right.
song, I think. And how much has Italian culture and music influenced your own style of writing?
Well, like I said, I came here and I started to do the Canadian culture, and then I went back to Italy, and I came back, and I went back to my Italian culture, and I love my Canadian culture, of course, but Italian.
And in what ways has it melded together for you in your music while you're writing?
Well, it's just it's all about love songs in Italian. Yeah, and so that's why I'm writing about love songs. But then as you go into the 70s and 80s, it's a sort of a total different kind of music.
Okay, so I guess we'll get a sneak peek of that going into
Yeah,
the 70s
like
and 80s later
these
on.
next ones. Yeah, right.
Okay, we'll look forward to hearing it. Thank you.
Signor Tenente. Oh yeah. Vedo nei tuoi occhi un grande amore che mi fa tremare, tremare il cuore. Notte e giorno vedo te, mano a mano nella spiaggia, un respiro, io ripeto, dammi più mio amore, Cesare, 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 vedo nei tuoi occhi grande amore che mi fa tremare, tremare il cuore. That's just 1973. Okay, all right, okay. So this song is called Tutto quello che ho. Means all that I have, I give to you. All right. Yeah. Tutto quello che ho, ti darò, finché il mondo gira intorno, ti darò tutto il cuore. C'è una stella più cielo, che brilla più bella di te. Così è fatto mio amore, che resta nel cuore soltanto per te. La mia vita è per te, solamente per te. Spero i giorni che passano, tu sei con me. C'è una stella nel cielo, che brilla più bella di te. Sì, è fatto mio amore, che resta nel cuore soltanto per me. Non c'è una stella nel cielo, che brilla più bella di te. Sì, è fatto mio amore, che resta nel cuore soltanto per te. La 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 la, la la la, la la la, la 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 la, la la la, la la la, la 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 la, la la la, la la la. La la la, yeah, thank you. La la la. Okay, this song here is again 1973. It's called "Don't Say Goodbye." Well, it's a story about a girl comes along and she makes you think that you know she likes you and loves you and all that, and then she disappears. Arrivederci. It was only yesterday, love had just come my way, thinking everything was alright, to share our love through the night. But as the morning sun shone in, she left it without saying a thing, leaving me to wonder why. She brought me love only to die. Don't say goodbye, don't make me cry. I was so lonely till you came into my world. Now, hey. Loneliness I face each day, hoping for someone to say, you return to me again, to take away the cries of pain. But until then I can't go on, spending days and nights alone, leaving me to wonder why you brought me love only to die. Don't say goodbye, to make me cry. I was so lonely till you came into my world. I never known how love could be so wonderful, so free. I've never known someone to share this feeling that I come to know, not wanting to let go. Don't say goodbye. as I face each day, hoping for someone to say, you return to me again, to take away the cries of pain. But until then I can't go on, spending days and nights alone, leaving me to wonder. You brought me love only to die. Say goodbye, don't make me cry. I was so lonely till you came into my world. I never known my life could be so wonderful, so free. I never known someone to share this feeling that I've come to know. The wanting to let go. Say goodbye. Don't say goodbye. Thank you.
You seem to have quite the knack for writing some sad love songs.
It's
was-
depressing.
Are any of these songs based off of your own personal experience?
No, just a fantasy.
So it's quite a dark fantasy. So I was told that for many, many years, if somebody wanted to have a sold-out show or sold-out event, having you as the musical guest was a must. Are we surprised?
I don't know.
I'm not surprised.
Is that right?
Yes.
That's the first time I heard that.
What are some of your favorite memories from your musical career?
My favorite memories, playing socials and weddings for the last 30 years. Yeah. Well, did I play at your wedding? Yeah. As a matter of fact, I got special guest here, Stan, okay? Stan, I played at his wedding 50 years ago. And then, when they had a little party at their house, I went back there and sang their favorite song 50 years later. There's stand up, Zajkowski. I can't pronounce your last name. Dr. Stan Zajkowski. You see, that's the kind of memories.
So the memories that impact those around you the most.
You know.
I also heard through the grapevine that you once had a run-in with Neil Young.
Okay.
Can you tell us more about that?
Okay, that's all fabricated. Fabricated.
Oh, you should ask your other guitarist here.
No,
He said.
the only thing is Neil Young. Yeah, I played with Neil Young a couple of times.
I think that what I was told is that he played with you.
Well,
not you
whatever.
played with him.
Okay. He played with me. Okay, so I didn't like his singing, but he's whatever, right? But every time Neil Young came to town, CPC would come in my office and say, "Oh, did you kick out Neil Young out of your band?" No, I didn't kick out Neil Young.
But he played in your band.
He played in the band,
And
but
then
I
you
didn't
told
kick
them-
him out. But they wanted to fabricate. You know what I mean? Fabricate.
So
yeah.
what's the real story
Yeah,
then?
it's not. It's just publicity act. That's all. Anyway, so we're gonna go to the next song.
Yeah, we're gonna
so
go.
now we kind of switched from love songs and kind of depressed to in the 70s, 80s. When the pill came along. So this friend of mine, Carmine Coppola, and we were doing a few songs together. So he wrote the words, I did the tune. And so this song is called Scusa Lisa, means excuse me Lisa, but I'm gonna go and see Gabriella, or he's bed hopping, in other words, okay? So that's the change from the love stories, simple, innocent kind of thing, to the extreme. coscello, presso l'alba, dolcemente, piano piano poi scivolo dal letto, appuntamento con Gabriela, tu lo sai, è pensato per le 8, con le donne, i miei anni, i primi guai, i dolci canti, gli affanni, i capricci, io li amo specialmente quelli ricci. Ciao, come stai? Sei bella più che mai. Non dimmi, non mi lasciare. Tu sei nata per amare. Scusa Lana, amo Franca, ma di sera esco ancora con Grabella. La tua pelle e di notte mi rigiro, mi rivolto con Charlotte. Verso l'alba, dolcemente, piano piano poi schivolo dal letto. Appuntamento con Daniela, tu lo sai, è tornato per le 8. Con le donne, i miei anni, i dolci guai, i dolci guai, gli affanni, gli amici, io li amo specialmente come dici. Ciao, come stai? Sei bella più che mai. Non dimmi, non mi lasciare. Tu sei nato per amare. Ciao, come stai? Sei bella più che mai. Non dimmi, non mi lasciare. Tu sei nata per amare. Ciao, come stai? Sei bella più che mai. Ti prego, non ti fermare. Tu sei nata per amare. Come stai? Sei bella più che mai. Ti prego, non ti fermare. Tu sei nata per amare. Yeah, that's Louis. Scusa Lisa. Okay, this is a song that I wrote in 1965. Again, another depressing song. If you will leave me, I'll just die. But I'm still alive, so I don't know how truthful that was. Anyway, this song here, yeah, this is when I went back to Italy in 1965, and I wrote this song. Okay. Se tu te ne vai, non so cosa farò, perché dal primo momento volevo solo te. Dimmi perché tu vuoi finire il nostro amore, la felicità. Cara, cosa farò senza il tuo amore? posso andare con te nel mio cuore. Cosa farò senza il tuo amore? Dimmi dove posso andare con te nel mio cuore. Dimmi perché tu vuoi finire il nostro amore, la felicità. Oh, another depressing song.
So your set list tonight pretty much moves through the ages. It's almost
Yes.
like a time capsule
Right.
of all of your work.
Right.
Can you speak a little bit to your decision to put it all in chronological order?
That's what I did, yeah, I did it all chronologically. The next song, which is the last song, it kind of goes with the times, So this song is about, I go to a bar, I fall in love with a girl, and I'm trying to get her, and she's kind of teasing me, and then my friend says, no, that girl is really not a girl, it's a boy. So that's the song.
And did you write this song recently?
I wrote this song in 2015.
Quite recently. And is it based off an experience that you
That's
had?
the latest song. You know, you went from the 60s to the innocence to the maximum of whatever you want to call it. Today, I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's hear it. It's called
Ay, 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 ay. C'è una cosa che mi piace e non so dimenticare. L'ho trovata ieri sera mentre andavo al tango bar. La guardavo intensamente e gli ho chiesto per ballare. La risposta mi ha dato: dammi il numero del cellulare. Ai 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 ai. Ai 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 ai. Ai 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 ai. Ai 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 ai. La serata è andata male, non sapevo come sa fare. E mi prendi in giro come un bimbo di giocare. Come amico mi consiglia di non ci pensare più, perché lei non era lei, ma lei era lui. Ai 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 ai. Ai 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 ai. Ai 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 ai. Ai 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 ai. Hola, ma. ci pensare più, perché lei non era lei, ma lei era lui. Ai 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 ai, 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 ai 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 ai. Thank you.
A big thank you to Carmen La Rosa, who quite literally had her audience dancing in the back. And also a big thank you to our sponsors, Boom Done Next, DeLucas, and Best Sleep Center. It was an honor to have all of you here with us at an evening at Excuse, and we look forward to seeing you again. Thank you.